That's Annie there. He's on guard outside Bessie's barn. That's Princicle up on the hill with everybody else in Fat Camp. But I thought I'd take you down to do feeding with the boys and girls this morning. So it might be a little bit tricky because it's just me on my own, but I'll hopefully get you set up so that you can say hello to the boys and the girls. So good morning to anybody who's joining, whether I see your names or not. Let me just shut the gate so the free roamers don't get out. So you can hear me over the sound of Arthur, or Polaris. It's Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK, and I know that we get people joining from all different places around the world. So I don't know whether you're having a bank holiday as well. But it's a race day in our little village on a Bank Holiday Monday. So as you can see from that road sign, they make it all one way, and we have to battle the cars a little bit. There's one coming down now. But it's not too busy just yet. So I think we can get down the road without having to stop too many times. The great thing about being on the hill is you can see what traffic's coming up. So we'll start with the boys. There we go, a little bit of peace. Let's get you set up on the fence. There they are. They're the boys. Right, let me set you up over here. You won't fall off the fence while I do this. Hello, boys. Everybody. There we go, there's little Pfizer. You want your treats as well. Good morning, Rary. I don't know whether I've said your name right. Apologies if I haven't. These are our two pet sheep. That's Zen, or Zenica, and Pfizer. You'd never guess the year that they were born. And then we have Angel Eyes. Angel Eyes because of all the problems that he's had round here with sarcoids, and he's a very brave boy. And then we have Little Iceman, or Eastrand is his official name, and then Uber. So Pfizer is desperately wanting his treats, so he's got some nice little dried fruit treats that he'll try and mug me for. Right, you have to wait a minute and not be rude. Right, here we go. Anyone would think they're starving. Hey. Good morning, Satya. Where is this? We are in England. We're in the north of England, just in the southern part of the Lake District National Park, just outside a little village called Cartmel, which is one of the most beautiful villages in the north of England. And it was called by somebody a thimbleful of diamonds, because it's only a tiny little village, but it's got some really special things here, including these beasties and our sanctuary. Fernando, how much do the treats cost? This particular bag of treats is $9.99, and we have many of our lovely supporters donate these to the animals off our wish list, as well as the different feeds and supplements that we give to the horses, which are primarily Thunderbrooks products, because they're made without chemicals and any kind of additives or sugars. You like our horses? I rather like our horses. They are rather lovely, so thank you very much. Right, sheepies, you've had enough. I'm going to stand everybody up on the fence. No, you're not to go in the shed. So I'm just going to pop you over here on the fence while I do Hannes's eye treatment and fill his treat bowls, or their treat balls, which they like to have every morning after the breakfast. So bear with me, I will come back and see who else is on and what comments there are in a minute. Right, they've all got their treat balls. Good morning, Javri. They're Friesian horses. So we run a Friesian sanctuary in the north of England. Good morning, Diane. So that's Uber, old man Uber, who Frey calls weirdo because he is a little strange at times. Good morning, Diane. So he likes to go and clean everybody else's bowls out. I'm just going to go over rather windy today. Right. Bought them all a banana down this morning. Let's see whether not all of them like bananas. Bananas this morning, only Hannes. Good morning, LSA Edits. Thank you for joining, and thank you to anyone who's joining us, whether you've been with us before or this is your first visit. We're now going to head down to where the girls are. Hopefully there's not too much traffic coming up the road. So if you missed what I was saying earlier, it is a Cartmore race day. So it does tend a little bit busy around here. Right. Let me just pop you on the dash. You can still see the sheepies over there. I think Pfizer and Zen. Get the angle right, there we go. Right, it's going to get a little bit noisy for a minute. Out here. Got little Skinny in, Dal and Micah. So I'll pop you on the fence and then I'll go and get their breakfast for them. Oh, they're still up in the top of the field. They'll come running down once they realise. They've obviously not heard me this morning, probably because it's quite windy. Let's pop you on here. Probably can't see them right now. Sorry for the dodgy filming. I'll get you in position in a minute. There you go. Is Inna going to be the leader? She's bound to be. Let me just grab their food. Here we go, they've heard. Let me zoom you in. There they are. No, Joseph, not at this stage, because I'm busy filming the horses for you, which is much nicer to see. There's plenty of other videos that I feature in on the channel if you want to head over there. Hi, Inika. Hi, Nemo. Oh, look, they're going to stand there and pose. Come on, girls, you coming? Excuse me shouting. Come then. Ina. Mai. There we go, that's Ina on the right. Go on, Ina. She's taking her time this morning. They are beautiful, aren't they, Inika? Come, girlies. Oh, here we go. Here comes Ina. Here comes Ina. There we go. Crazy lady. Come on. You go in. Yours is there on the right. Then we got Mai. Come on down. Through here. Through here. Down. That's yours. Ina, this is yours. There we go. There's little skinny Innie. So I have to keep Ina and Dow. There's Dow away from Micah because Micah gets a little bit less, and she tends to come round a hinch theirs. But there's Dow, who was, if you saw the video that I uploaded last night, you'll have seen a little bit of me riding her over at Mel's last week, and she's just so elegant. She's absolutely gorgeous. So I don't hop on her very often, but when I do, she feels amazing because she does so much groundwork. And little Ina, she just loves to keep active. She keeps herself fit. She's a little on the hyperactive side, aren't you? But a horse like this just wouldn't do well being stabled or cooped up because she just needs to keep moving. And it's no different to some people. Some people are more couch potatoes and others are more marathon runners who need to keep moving all the time. But as I say, she keeps herself in really good shape. And she does well to help the other girls keep fit. So the three of them down here are nice, active girls who do tend to naturally move around quite a bit, whereas the others that we've got up at the yard, up in our fat camps, aren't always quite so energetic. I'll take you over to little Mai Mai. And these three were the stars of that beautiful calm video that I posted last week as well, when they were looking all glamorous and pretty for Sandy coming along to do photographs. Little Mai Mai. Good morning, Simba. They're Friesian horses. So we have a Friesian sanctuary in the Lake District in the north of England. So we basically aim to give all the Friesians in our care the very best lives we can. And we can do that because we have a fabulous community of people around us who have respect for animals, whether it's horses, dogs, cats, Devon, how much does one cost? Well, it's how long's a piece of string. You know, they all vary. They all need slightly different care and attention. Oh, I like that, Inika. They were like shining stars. And Micah just, you know, she's a lot blacker than some of the others in her coat colour. And she was just gleaming. RW Equestrian, good morning. What's your favourite characteristic of the Friesian horse? Absolutely gorgeous horses. Thank you for all you do for them. Well, thank you. That's very kind. My favourite characteristic about them, their personalities and their temperament, because they are horses. They love humans, but actually, as I get older in life and you begin to understand and learn more about different animals, I do believe that all animals are kind and love humans if humans are kind to them. But Friesians are very understanding and you can form such a bond with them. That's Micah going to see whether she can steal Dow and Inna's feed. So three things that they're renowned for is their looks, their movement and their temperament. And I know a lot of people, that big, thick set and most more important to them than the actual temperament and the movement. Are we done, girls? Inna, are you ready to go running again? Oh, the rain's coming. Oh, there we go, we're off. We're go. She says, I've had my breakfast. Now I need to run again. Oh, she's so entertaining. That's it. She's gone. Oh, is it lagging a lot? Sorry, Devon. Oh, thank you, Simba. It's always lovely when we have new people finding our channel, and if you do want to see more, it's all just about sharing our day-to-day lives with the horses. So if you fancy subscribing and hitting that notification button so that you hear when we've got any, it would be good to have you on board. Chijika, if I've said your name right, you remember seeing these pulling fishing boats out to the beach surf, water to their chest. They're incredible. They're incredibly loyal horses, and I think horses originally, because, you know, there's a huge amount of strength. And once they form a bond with somebody, they'd do anything for them. Good morning, Linda. Devon, how many horses do we have? We have 15 Friesians at the sanctuary. And then little Principal, who, thanks to Linda, who paid for a DNA test, he's Frey's little pony, found out that we all thought that he was part Connemara and part Welsh, but it turns out he's got Hackney, Pasifino, and is it Mangalaga, which is a breed I'd never heard of. So we've got him here, and then, hold on, let me just shut the gate. Here you go, have a look at the little bear for a minute, isn't that pretty? And then we've got little Jubbers as well, who's our mini Shetland. Oh, this doesn't want to stand still. It's always a little bit harder when you're on your own doing this filming. There we go. It's not a very good shot, but at least it's pretty of the back. Oh, I've dropped you now. Oh, probably making you all seasick now. I dropped camera. That's never good. There we go. Sorry to make anyone feel a bit queasy. Right, let's get you back up the road and we'll go and see some of the beasties up there.